If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in GATE EM theory series. So today again we will be solving 5 questions starting from question number 31, 32, 33, 34 and then 35. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Okay, so if you come to question number 31, what they are asking, the parallel plate capacitor is partially filled with glass of dielectric strength 4 as shown in the figure. The dielectric strength of air and glasses are, in terms of kV, it is given 30 kV per centimeter, 300 kV per centimeter respectively. The maximum voltage in kilovolts which can be applied across the capacitor without any breakdown. So this type of questions are quite common. You are seeing that lots of questions are there, so you should be able to solve it. So if you see this one, this is C1, suppose this is C2, and this is the voltage that you are applying. So let us, because Q is same charge will be flowing, so the voltage will be divided in the ratio of their capacitance. So let's first calculate C1 and C2. So C1 will be equal to, because it is air, so it is epsilon naught A, that's why it is ER is also given 1, relative permittivity, epsilon A by D. So D is here same, all these dimensions are same, A, D, all are same. So let's not put it, because we just want to have a ratio between these two, that's it. So that is epsilon 0 into epsilon naught, that is 4 epsilon 0 into A by D. So your ratio between C1 and C2 is equal to 1 by 4. So your V1 and V2 will be equal to 4 by 1. So whatever voltage is here, 1/4 will be here. Okay, so this is your air, this is your glass. Now what is the maximum voltage that you can apply in air? Because it is 5 mm, this is also 5 mm. 5 mm, 5 and half. So in case of air, this you see it is 30 kV per centimeter. That means for 10 mm, per 1 centimeter means 10 mm, you can apply 30 kV. So it is a 5 mm gap, so you can apply here maximum 15 kV. So let me take, this is the maximum that I can apply, and what is the maximum that I can apply here? So here 10 mm means 300 kV. So here 5 mm means 150 kV. So let me now go one by one. Suppose if I take this voltage I am applying, suppose if I apply this here 150 volt. So if it is 150 volt, then what will be V1? Because V1 will be 4 times than V2. V1 equal to 4 into V2. So if your V2 is 150, so it should be 4 into 150, 600. But if it is 600, then it is crossing 15 volt, because you cannot apply more than 15, otherwise it will be not safe. So this you cannot apply. Now if we apply 15 here, the maximum here, so what will be V2? If V1 is 15, then V2 will be 15 by 4. Then you can apply, because V2 can take up to maximum 150. So 15 by 4 it can easily take. So what is the total? That means this is the fix. V1 I can take maximum 15, and corresponding V2 will be 15 by 4. So what will be the total V? 15 plus 15 by 4. This is the maximum that we can take, which is nothing but 18.75 volt. This is the answer. Two semi-infinite conducting 32. Two semi-infinite conducting sheets are placed in right angles to each other as shown in the figure. The point charge Q is located at a distance D from these sheets. The net force of the charge is this, where K is given by. Now this one we have already seen. In case of conducting sheet placed, they are at 90 degrees. Suppose this is your charge Q. So there is a concept of image charge. Why this concept came? Because this is a conducting plate, so the voltage drop here should be 0. Should be 0 means, that means if you move along this path, there should be no change in potential. That means electric field should be 90 degree to this. So because it is positive charge, so electric field should come this at any point. But if you draw a straight line, electric field is going this way. To make it straight line this way, you have to take an image charge of this one. So because there is a conducting plate, so there will be a minus Q here. So what will happen, if this is pulling this way, this will attract in this way, so net E will come this way. Why we need in this E in this way? Because it is equipotential, we have discussed it. In case of conducting surface, there will be no drop. So no drop means you are moving along the gradient. So no drop means you are not moving along. If you move along the gradient, then it is maximum change. That means you are moving 90 degree to the gradient. So gradient is E, because E is equal to grade of B. So that means E should be 90 degree to this one. So that's why if E should be there, so there should be image charge which will make E here. Say similarly here also, there should be a minus Q. Now if both these charges are present, now you come to again this. This is pushing it this direction, electric field. This is pulling it in this direction, because it is minus. This will also pull it in this direction. So again electric field, net electric field will not be in this direction, because if these two are there, net resultant of these two will come here, but because of this it will not come here. To compensate this, you need another one which will give push in this way, so that electric field should be at 90 degree. So for this one you need another charge which is at this one, because it is giving push, so it should be plus q. So due to this plus q, the three imaginary charge will come into the picture to make that electric field 90 degree to that equipotential. You are getting it one more time. Suppose this is this one, so if this is pushing it in this direction, this is pulling it in this direction, had it be 2 there is no issue, no need of other charges, but because of this conducting plane, one image charge is also produced here, so which is also pulling it in this direction. So you need another one which push it this direction to cancel out these two. To cancel out these two, if another force is this, then the resultant will come here. So these and these will give some direction in 90 degree to that field. So that's why another charge will come. Now if I number it, suppose this one I have given 4, 3, 2, 1. So what are the force acting on this Q? This force, this force, this force. So because they are saying net force, from the Coulomb's law you can apply. So F will be equal to your F 4-1, 4-1, 1-4 or 4-1, whatever, F 3-4, F 4-2, 4-2, 2-4, whatever you take. Now if I take, let me take, because this is, now it depends on what is the direction. Suppose you are taking 4-1, that means in this direction, so you should take it 4-3. So this is my positive for me, so it should be 4-2. So all these directions are positive for me. So F4-1 will be equal to, so this into this, or what should I take? Okay, that will come from the sign itself, from the charges, that because it is minus q already, so that directions will automatically come from, because these two will be pulling and these will be pushing. That's it, nothing is there. So if you do it this one, so this one will be equal to minus q into q plus q into minus q, so minus q square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, and this, suppose this distance is d, they have given a d distance, so this will be also d, this will be also d, and what will be this distance? This will be root 2d, so this distance will be 2 root 2d, that you have to take. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, then 1 by this distance square, that is 2d square, that is 4d square, and what will be its direction? Because this is pulling it in this direction, so this direction is y cap, so y cap, j cap 4-1, then F4-3 if you come, then that is also minus q square, 4 pi epsilon 0, same 1 by 4d square, and this is in this direction, so it is I cap. Now what is 4-2? This will be minus q square again, 4 pi epsilon naught, this will be square of this one will be 8d square, and what is this direction? This direction, this is this direction, which is same to this. So what is this direction? This is 45 degree, because it is going big. So 45 degree means if it is 1, or you are going 1 unit, so it is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Unit direction means you will go 1 unit, and this angle is 45, so this will be cos 45, sin 45, so this is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. So this direction is written as 1 by root 2 I cap plus 1 by root 2 j cap, this direction. So 1 by root 2 I cap plus 1 by root 2 j cap. So I think at the end you can add all these three. If you add all these three, ij, final answer you will get this one, that is your option D. I am not doing it, you can easily do it. So you will get this one as answer, option D. You add these three, simply add. Ijk is already there, ii will be added, jj will be added. So you will get this answer. Now if you come to 33, the electrodes whose cross-sectional view are given in the below are at same potential, the maximum electric field. So what will be the maximum electric field here? Because they are of same potential, so you can consider both are at positive. So if both are as positive, so because it is a equal electrode, so inside this there will be no questions of this field, because there is no change in so no tangential, all the electric fields will be coming out of it, because if you move along this path there will be no change in potential, because they are electrodes, conducting material. So electric field will be coming out of this, so from this side also coming out of this. So from C it will be balanced out, because this side and this side. Now if you come to A, due to this it is going out, and due to this also electric field is going out. So from A you see both these fields are going out. So in KA it is maximum. So B it is this direction, and here also this is not added B. but this is added because one is due to its charge, electric field will be going out. Due to this charge also it will going out. Both are of same polarity. So your A will be the correct option because at A both the electric fields are going out, both will be added. C, both will be subtracted. So maximum will be when these are added, that is at A. A parallel plate capacitor filled with dielectric shown in the figure. If the electric field is region 1, A is 4 volt, then the electric field in region B is. Now because you see what is the orientation of this capacitor plate, this one. So this is, you are giving voltage between these two because this is your plate and you have connected one side, this is dielectric A, this is dielectric B, but you have potential, you are applying voltage same, voltage across this, so voltage should be same, there is no chance. What I told you in boundary condition, if you move from this to this direction, then there will be a difference in electric field and D. So that may, in that case there may be a difference of E also. But here you are giving in this, you see you are not moving from one to one, you are not crossing from one boundary to one boundary because you are giving voltage across these two. So this will be same because they are parallel connection. So the electric field will be same here, that is 4 volt per centimeter, because you are giving, applying between these two terminals. So in region 1 means you are applying these two terminals, so in region B also same terminal. So same terminals means it will be always 4 kV per centimeter, that is your option C. Two electric charges Q and minus Q are placed at 0, 0 and 6, 0 in XY plane. The equations of the zero equipotential curve in XY plane. So if I draw in XY plane, one is placed at 0, 0 Q, one is placed at 6, 0, that is minus 2Q. So let the point is P where it is equipotential. So the voltage due to this and this will be same because both are of opposite polarity, so both will be same. If they are same, or the summation of these two should be 0, that also you can see. The same means because plus minus, that's why I told you same. If you ignore that direction, plus and minus sign, only take the magnitude, then both will be same because one positive, one negative, both same, then that will cancel out. Or you can just add. So voltage due to this key charge at the point P will be equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon 0. That let this point is xy. So the distance is under root x square plus y square. And this voltage due to minus 2Q is equal to minus 2Q 4 pi epsilon naught under root. This to this is x minus 6 whole square plus y square. Now this summation of these two should be equal to 0. Now if you add it this to 0, this already everything will be gone, 4 pi epsilon 0 QQ, you will find the expression of x. So I am not doing it, this plus this minus 2 should be equal to 0. If you put all this value, finally you will get it something like this. X minus 6 whole square plus y square under root is equal to 2 into x square plus y square. If you square it, open it, then final answer you will get x plus 2 whole square plus y square. And you have to complete in square method also, you have to do it in x square plus 2x plus 4, you have to make it one side, then you will find it, this one is the answer, that is your option D. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.